I am here. 15 minutes late. Properly late. How goes things and stuff? Today I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. Last time we started the Old World Blues, which is a phrase that I have a hard time saying, DLC, and had our brain and our spine and our heart removed, and went through 2 hours of dialogue right at the start, and I ended the stream before I finished the dialogue that I was supposed to do. But you know, I'm sure it's fine. So I'll get right into it, and then I'll continue my introductory rant, or spiel, whatever you want to call it. Alright. Yeah, so we're meant to go find a whole bunch of things for brain jars, and I guess that'll return my organs to me at some point? I don't know. Do I even have skin? Is that why I'm Reddit? Maybe. Who knows? Hard to tell. Flesh Moon. Hey, Patat, how you doing? Good job on the first redeem. X4, hiya. Doing alright? That's good. How am I? Sick. Same as always, you know. Is Old World Blues easier to say? No. Old World Blues. I don't even know why Old World Blues. I guess it's the world that like my tongue gets stuck on. So I say Old World Blues without the D at the end. Nar. All right, Doctor.
I love to hear you breathe.
Doll. I need to speak with you. Also, that was creepy.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis flushed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
Sure. Just say no to the virus, bacteria. They can't legally enter your body if you don't give consent. Yeah. I don't think they care. Can't fit in handcuffs. They're not worried. No prison can hold them. The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin?
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming the words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
Mouthal cavity? It seems to me you have more biological needs than your counterparts.
What? Nonsense.
Run your hands along the sides of your face, then exhale rapidly.
What? What are you doing?
To turning cough roughly, then slowly scratch nose.
Why? Why are you making me partake in this filthy formography?
Close eyelids and breathe deeply, then stretch languidly.
Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me. I don't know what it is about the biology of lobotomites. It infects my thoughts. All that skin and muscle and tissue.
Why don't you just give in? There's nothing wrong with looking at the human body.
Perhaps there is value in what you say. I did so enjoy breathing once, long ago.
I could come back any time and just breathe if you want.
Would you? I feel so ashamed, but yet so intrigued. You'll need to give me a rest in between visits, or else my jaw might run over. If you're ready, let me radar scan you. Slowly. Woo. Woo. Burble, burble, woo. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Burble. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop. Ba, ba, bloop. Whew. Last little bit there. Thank you, lobotomite. Please, you must come back for further study when I've had a rest. I'm a little sensitive right now.
Okay. Okay, sure. This is a weird experience. You reckon not all viruses are vampires? Some are lycanthropes? Maybe. Did I sneak in while keeping brain intact? Or did they really lobotomize me? Supposedly they actually stole my brain. And it got flushed away somewhere. Finally I flirted with one of the characters. I flirted with a few of them. I usually click that button when it pops up. The lady killer or the confirmed bachelor. What did you just witness? I think it was pretty obvious. You think this is what the kids used to call cybersex? Yeah, you know, that tracks. Who are you and what do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dalla, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
Wow. How's it even possible to have 211 doctorates?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well.
Oh.
Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
Okay. First head chief researcher? A lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
I'm sometimes called a courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
There was another.
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too. although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
What was the question? Well, I mean, it's segmented out of your memory, so probably not.
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Why'd you remove my brain? And how?
Oh, removing it is a simple procedure. Well, except the complications it can cause to the heart and spine. But once the heart and spine are gone, no trouble at all. Clamp the subject down. One laser incision around the skull. Crack, snip, done. The brain is finally free of the skin envelope, which is then kept automated for cleanup duties around Big Mountain. Lobotomites. With you, however, something is definitely wrong. We've never had a lobotomite who kept speaking after being forcibly lobotomized. I am relieved the pacification field is working. If it didn't, I would broadcast some concern to my colleagues about safety protocols.
But how am I still talking and walking around?
That is a good question. My theory is that the Tesla coils in your brain pan are still connected to your brain somehow. It really could be anywhere. Brains are a lot smarter than most researchers give them credit for. We still have your spine and heart. If you were to somehow find your brain, wherever it sloped off to, you could humanically reduce yourself again.
Why would I want to do that? I feel strange in here. Peaceful, but on edge.
It is the pacification field emitters that are broadcasting into the emptiness of your skull. Without a brain, your aggression is suppressed in here.
Is there any way to shut it off?
Why would you want such a thing? You might surrender to your hormones and commit primal aggression on me, on us, again and again. Then I would have to return the favor, activating my vivisectors and gently lobotomizing you from behind. Not something I would relish doing. No, the only way to circumvent the field is to have a brain, and we extracted that like we do all lobotomites here.
Skin envelope has a ring to it. Yeah. Very catchy. Schlorped, yeah.
An interrogation. How fascinating. Please begin.
Tell me about Dr. Mobius.
Dr. Mobius. A monstrous brain creased with wrinkles of 1,000 evils, with but one jaundiced eye with which to perceive the world. Exiled from the think tank for crimes too heinous to remain in recorded memory, and perhaps differences in research methodology. His one terrible eye forever peers at us, an eye of ever-increasing magnification. He watches from his dome in the Forbidden Zone, spying on us all.
I don't understand how the tech Klein wants will help.
It'll all become clear. If not, at least we will have the technology here at the dome where all technology belongs. When we have all the technology, all the answers, we can share it with the world, piece by piece. All will be in order, and all will be like Big Mountain.
Why'd you delete your message? Can you tell me about the big empty, Big Mountain?
This mountain, now crater, encompasses the sum total of knowledge of humankind. It is Big Mountain, where all questions can be answered. You'll see, no matter what your questions, Big Mountain will provide the answers, as it has done for so many before you.
Previous test subjects?
Oh yes, we've had other subjects visit. It's why we had to calibrate the pacification field and warm up our brainial beams and vivisectors. Only a short time ago, we had 3-1 subjects arrive, and they ruined several experiments, and even injured 2 of our staff. It is a shame their brains left with them. With you, however, we have taken precautions to ensure that problem won't repeat itself. We've conditioned you so you can't speak of this place, discuss our secrets, or attempt to use force against us in any way. Isn't that nice?
Why'd you say 3 minus 1 subjects before?
Because 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 spoke to us, one after the other. One mean, one curious. But there was a third we didn't speak to. The last one is the minus 1. It got traumatized, then taken to one of our medical centers for de-traumatization. A rather unsettling procedure.
What happened with the visitors?
Ask Dr. O. And you could have asked 8 once, until he was severely damaged in the attack. We like him better this way.
Alright, well, we've spoken enough.
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Okay. 3 minus 1 subjects, so 2. Yeah, basically, yeah. But 3. Maybe 3 came and 2 left. Ooh, maybe, yeah. Maybe the de-traumatization is death.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
I heard one of the previous visitors to the dome spoke to you and asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Okay. Okay, then. Oh, I level up again. I think 45 is probably the max level. This will be my final level up, I guess. I can't max anything out, so... I guess I'll just, There you go. Did you have... Yeah, I heard you and 8 were attacked by previous visitors.
I don't like to talk about it. 8, he can't talk about it. They fried his voice module. Something good. It wasn't all the visitors, though. Only one of them got out of control. He's the one that took control of Little Yangtze, our old human farm.
Maybe 50 is, because there's 4 DLCs. I heard that I had heard that 30 was the max level pre. I think it was 30 pre DLC, but there's 4 DLCs that raise your level by 5. So maybe it's 50. Maybe 50's max. That'd make more sense than 45. Tell me what happened.
This human, I can't believe it. He broke out of the think tank in seconds. Then he went for Yangtze, got bomb collars, and started practicing on the subjects that were still there until he got the right frequency.
Oh.
We were sending robots to stop him, and he was slicing and cutting through their shells with some souped-up laser gun like they were cheese paper. When he hacked into the mainframe, A tried to stop him and got fried. Me? He rerouted my processors to take control of the train network here. If you see the tunnels with the trains plowed into them, you can thank our visitor for that. He wrecked the whole place. While we were trying to keep containment on the surface, turns out he used one train to punch out a tunnel and escape. Sealed now, but...
Okay, so that was Elijah, I guess. So that makes sense. Who are the others?
2 other human specimens. One arrived not long after the troublemaker, and the last one, Not sure when he showed up. Thought the first one was going to be lobotomized in Y-17. She got out somehow. The last subject, Klein might know more. He talked to him, and let him leave the think tank. Hope he knew what he was doing.
Why is that?
Klein knows things we don't. And I think he told some of those things to the last visitor. Dangerous things if they ever got out.
Okay. Information. I don't know. It looks like I can level up again. I get 6,000 more experience. The sink. They gave me some, like, data discs or something I could insert in the sink. Sonic emitter revelation now available in the vendor interface.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the sink. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
You're very quiet after all the brain robots. Are you some sort of artificial intelligence?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
You mean there are other personality modules?
Indeed, sir. Though if sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that sir is better off without them. However, if sir is determined to inflict upon sir's self their dubious services, sir might locate backup personality discs elsewhere in the facility.
Why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
So I can access their functions without loading the personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why are there so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Okay.
Indubitably, sir.
What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Oh, okay. Let me buy some things.
Very good, sir.
Anything fun? Sonic emitter revelation. What's the difference? Nothing. It's just the same. Okay. Apparel. Nope. I already got some scrubs I'm using. Some water. Did I bring food and water? I think I did. Yeah. A little bit. Got any upgrades for my gun? No. Okay. Hydrate.
Perhaps sir would care to put sir's feet up, and I might serenade sir with the dulcet tones of a light opera.
No, thank you. I'm pretty sure I got 2 discs. Maybe I didn't. I thought I had 2, but maybe I'm just misremembering. It's been, you know, a while. Talk to toaster? Why is a toaster of a personality? Oh my god, eat a tronic. I don't need that. Oh, there's my spine. Here's your spine. Without a brain stem to snap it onto, here it floats. Your back doesn't feel any different from the spine's removal. If anything, whatever was placed in there makes you feel stronger. Based on the other tanks in the room, you can safely assume this is where your brain would be floating. It's currently missing from both the tank and its proper place in your head, but you seem to be doing fine without it. Toaster, I hardly know her. This is your heart. Apparently, cranial surgery complications required its removal, and until your brain is returned, your heart can't be trusted to keep beating in your body. Your new heart seems to be working just fine, however. Okay. Well, as long as it's working. When do I get this armor? So wide open. Empty, if you will. Ooh, green grass. Wow. Person out there. Am I going to fight the other lobotomites?
Intruder, you will not escape the eyes of my robo-scorpions or their pincers.
My gun doesn't do very much damage. Thank you. Sure. Here. They are lobotomites. Oh, nice. Mask and goggles. Wow. And I get some free food. Delicious. Okay, so the robo-scorpions, I guess, are the only thing that's gonna be... Or robots, maybe, are the only thing that's gonna be weak against the weird laser emitter thing. Where am I even going? I think that... My mind says I have to go east, but don't remember which way's first. Oh, you got a shish kebab. I didn't expect that to be here. Uh-oh. Alright, well. I like to have like a little, Ow. They have like a little oven mitt for their shish kebab. This axe doesn't feel very strong. Again, it must be another weapon that's good against robots. Yeah. Okay, then. I don't think my melee skill is very high. I'll use the shish kebab as people, then. Can't let the food go to waste. Suspiciously green grass. I mean... it's probably fine. Okay, where am I going? Try to find any traces of Gabe in Higgs Village. Sonic emitter upgrade. Travel to X8 Research Center to find force field disrupting an impulse wave. That seems like something I actually need, so I'll go that way. Fine. Well, you know, it's just a big old open sky with a very odd repeating cloud texture. It's probably fine. What is that? I mean, it's walking wrong, like every single creature in this game. I wonder if that's like a quirk of the original game, or if that's like specific to like my ever so slightly modded one to make it run. How like some creatures will just like be animated walking on like their front legs. It's a Night Stalker. I forgot, yeah, Night Stalkers and Cazadors were both invented here. So there's going to be a lot of them around, I bet. Jeez. It's like knocking me backwards. Luckily, I had a bunch of auto-injecting stim packs, because that almost killed me. Maybe it's because I was crouched that was having a hard time.
Are you out there?
Yes.
Dala misses you, and the pitter-patter of your penis feet so much.
Hmm. That's an odd thing to just say apropos of nothing. I haven't been gone that long, Dala. I don't like not having armor. Ow! Power fist. Okay, this... I'm not good with gun. Saturnite fist. Oh. This might not be a good weapon against humans, but at least it... at least I don't have to be point blank with them. There's a lot of lobotomites around. What are you done? Something awry? Oh, there's somebody suspended in a tube down there. Hello, hazmat suit containment unit. A hazmat suit containment unit requires a security code to disable the force field. Okay, this is from the other DLC. Dead Money or whatever it was called. Clearly, the hazmat suits also came from Big Mountain as well. See if I remember that that's there whenever I find a security code to open it. I wonder if that little, like, radar on the back means anything. Z9 Crotalus DNA preservation. Crotalus? Like crocodiles? Dala's line. Oh. What's wrong with penis feet? She just misses the pitter-patter of my penis feet. What's so weird about that? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh jeez. Help. Help. The weapons of this DLC suck. Oh my god, it's a lot of Night Stalkers. Why are there so many Night Stalkers in here, man? I guess they're the Crotalus or whatever. Does Crotalus mean snake? I thought it meant crocodile. Zero chance to hit. Okay, this isn't working well. What the hell? They're so strong. I mean, it doesn't help there's like a million of them, and I'm not like aiming very well at them, because the animals in this game have a weird erratic movement. No, they're just really strong. I was under the impression that like none of the DLCs would be strong enough to like actually challenge me. But I guess because I'm not wearing my power armor, I have no chance against them. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going in there. I guess I just got used to wearing, like, impenetrable gear. So now everything does damage.
Try to leave your dome, think tank, and you will be punished by the pincered might of my Robo-Scorpion army.
It would be really funny if they just keep harping on about robo-scorpions and there actually isn't any. And they're just all afraid of nothing. Oh my god, more Night Stalkers? Are you kidding me? Maybe they're actually like a real threat in like the Mojave. It's just like you don't notice. Like you can't tell because they don't show up. Okay. Well, I'm also being shot. Well, that worked for some reason. I guess when I get a critical, it does a lot of damage, but generally it doesn't. Ooh. Rude. Good puppies. Well, yeah, if you don't mind getting moited. And I just happen to mind. A leaf blower? Oh, there's a skeleton up there. I wonder what that's all about. If it's about anything. Nope. Guess not. Ooh, there's a green glowing pool back there. I wonder what that's about. I mean, it's just that radiation goop from the, that bombed out building over there, but this one's special. It's got its own personal crater. Not allowed to drink it. You don't mind me getting moited? How dare. But then my stream would have to end. Brush gun's busted. That's fine. I can't repair it. Saturnite Fist, I'm not sure if I want to use. Shish kebabs. I do like fire. My weapons aren't like that effective. So maybe I should just try to go with it. My melee is like the lowest skill I have, though. I would like a rifle. Or at least to fight against robots, which is what my gun is designed to do. It's just so bad at staying alive.
My aggression is increasing geometrically. Do you hear me, think tank?
Why are you mad? Is it because I'm approaching an important place you don't want me to come into? Well, I'm sorry. I'll leave as soon as I get the thing I need. Can you imagine if I didn't bring a pistol with me? I'd have to, like, pretend to be scared. That's not true. I'd have to be actually scared. But, like... if I had to, like, live with the weapon that they gave me, I'd be in so much trouble. Another brush gun. You had an actual outfit. You just weren't wearing. I guess it has less damage threshold. That makes sense. Suppose I wouldn't be stuck wearing it either if I had better choices. Better options. About the lobotomites are just like roaming everywhere. I'm not like... I mean, I can fight them, but... It's environmental storytelling here. Perimeter warning. Oh. I'm sure it's fine. Not worried about perimeters. What have they ever done for anybody? Kept me getting in or out. Oh my god, combat armor. Amazing. Actual armor. I was gonna just stick with the DLC specific gear, but I'm having a hard time not dying here, so... Also, my armor broke, so... Maybe I oughta... What is it good for? Is it just give me intelligence? It gives me intelligence, so maybe when I'm outside I'll wear, like, some actual armor, and then when I'm inside I'll wear the outfit that gives me... Oh, I can't wear my glasses and my rebreather? I guess that's fine. Yeah, I'll wear the thing that gives me intelligence when I speak to the robots, and otherwise I'll wear actual armor to not die. Ow, ow, ow. Gotta repair my clothing though, so I gotta loot some bodies. I think you can just repair any clothes with any clothes. Actually, I'm not even sure if it's clothes. It might be light armor. In that case, the jumpsuit should probably be alright. Repair with. Guess I'll find out. Oh no, patient gown counts. There you go. Just wanted to make sure I had enough repair. That way I could wear it when I needed to, or if I needed to. Okay, where's the entrance to this place? Over here. The spinny green things. Sure are a lot of cigarettes here. Oh, hello. Saturnites. It's a fuel, I guess. It sounds familiar, Saturnite. Like, outside of being the glove that I have. Like, I recognize the name. But I don't know where from. Maybe that's the company that Poseidon Energy was, like, competing against or something like that? I'm not sure. Alright. Beginning the institutional test at the terminal. Oh, no. Oh, hey, brains. Institutional test. Oh god, I better put on my smart person things. That way they think I'm intelligent. Observation area. Okay. What are we operating on? Some chunks of brain. Oh, those are actually brains, they're just small. Subject information. In this test, you will take on the role of one of those evil commies infiltrating an institution of honest American learning. Don't worry, citizen, it's just for pretend. Your objective is to steal documents that a real commie traitor, which you're not, could use to brainwash our children, which you wouldn't. This test will help us to protect our children's fragile minds from the agents of international communism. Agents like you. Just kidding. We know you're a loyal American. Aren't you? Institutional test internal memo. Subjects will be informed that we are gauging the effectiveness of communist infiltration of American schools. They won't know about these cyberdogs until they actually begin the testing process. Test A engages cyberdog protection protocols alongside standard automated turret systems. Test B adds protectrons to the previous test. Test B also includes some basic tests for the field disruptor capacitance module. Until further notice, please do not enter the residential cyberdog test area or conduct any experiments using it. The cyberdogs are still being programmed, and any disturbance could have dramatic influence on their progress. Restricting access in this fashion should also help to avoid any repeats of incident playtime and settlements, for which are coming directly out of our budget. Dr. Gail Richardson, PhD. Okay. The cyberdogs had a playtime incident, which I assume killed some people. I have so many cigarettes to sell. So I'm just infiltrating. Mr. Orderly, Mark 5. Ow! Okay, so when it gets a critical, it like stuns, I guess. But it doesn't do very much damage. Still. Might actually need those stim packs. Okay, you're very dead. Surgical saw panel. Huh. We just exhume in random bodies for testing? EM pulse wave module on loan. The X-13 facility has loaned us their EM pulse wave module prototype for the sonic emitter for use in our data retrieval test simulations. The module allows the sonic emitter to disable certain force fields. Do not allow test subjects to leave the X-8 facility with this module. Even though it won't work outside Big Mountain, it's a security nightmare. Thank you all for your attention in this matter. You can see why they needed the vodka to work here. Yeah. Burke and Project Hare. Yes, Project Burke involves what some less science-minded individuals might call grave robbing. Yes, we're forced into this due to budget cuts. No, none of the senior staff uses the bodies for anything else. Finally, in regards to the rumor that Project Hare engages in liquidation operations against non-military targets to procure research subjects, I will not dignify them with a response. Any other questions? Important reminder to myself. While programming the new residential cyberdog model to retrieve objects thrown by human beings for purpose of enjoyment, I accidentally used an audio sample recording of its bark as the object to be fetched. The cyberdog now has become attached to the sample and displayed signs of aggression tendencies when I attempted to recover it. I've left it in the residential reconstruction area until it is needed. I believe the cyberdog has buried it. Okay, and they left me a shovel here, so I can find that, whatever it's for. Dog and robot splicing experiment. This holotape contains dog and robot splicing data that can be used at X8 biomechanical splicing terminal. Right. don't know why I took those bottles. It's the kennel there. Testing area here. Enter institutional data retrieval. Basic test. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Basic security protocols have been activated. Retrieve 3 student files. Security measures prohibit you from retrieving the files. If you fail, okay. Okay. Sounded kind of fleshy.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros. You may know me as the head chief first researcher of Labs Z9 and Z14. There I fought valiantly to preserve rattlesnake DNA and put it right where it belongs, in the husk of another feared predator. Oh, and the tarantula hook. Can't splice enough, I always say. Especially if you can make a magnificent cazador. Enough about me. It has come to my attention that many of you seemingly innocent children have been subverted by red propaganda. This is a most serious matter, requiring the most serious of detentions. Can you spell detention? I'll tell you how I spell it. Death tension. Commie pinko traitors? Oh! Now, I will send vicious cybernetic cyborg dogs through the corridors to weed all you traitors out. They will sniff out which among you have chosen the commie path. Smoke with Ricky Marcus. All monitors will also be vigilant. Step outside during class, and they'll make sure you make a speedy jump back to your desk. Hold your urine and wait for the proper bathroom break time.
The hall monitors being turrets is very funny. And the fact that this Boris is obsessed with those 2 people that, like, slighted them in high school however many hundreds of years ago is also quite funny. Do I want to search every single locker? Probably not. It's always kind of just normal, boring stuff. Oh, but I do like lunchboxes. I think I missed one, but I don't want to look back and find it. This force field is down. I can hear the dog. I guess they're hanging out indoors. Okay, hello dog. Military cyber dog. The last one I fought outside was a police cyber dog. You like the screen on this weapon? Wibbly? Yeah. I don't know if it changes. I mean, it seems to have, like, some differences. Why did I get the music? Was there something I was supposed to, like, note about this body? Wolverines, maybe? Some sort of reference I don't understand? Look at, there's a lot of references I don't understand. Ooh, oh, it's an axe. I thought it was a special rifle. The downside of the Wild Wasteland is it keeps on giving me, like, references occasionally that I just don't... I don't get. Turret control system. Can I take it over? Residing. Unlikely. Injuries. No targeting data. That's not helpful. Ah! This gun sucks. I'm also bad at shooting animals in the game because they move so erratically. If it reliably stunned them in place, it might be worth using. But it's really bad. Pack cigarettes. The overcharged cells don't feel like they're any better. Just damaging my gun faster for no reason. Just have so many cigarette packs. This is a high school. Guess that track's fine. Sordalia, how you doing? Do you also nerd out about Fallout? Not really. I like it. I'm not like a huge, like, super fan of it. I haven't played all of them. I haven't played 1 or 2, and I liked 3 and 4. I don't remember 3 very well, but I remember 4, and I quite liked 76. But no, I wouldn't say I nerd out about it. Yeah, this is my first playthrough of New Vegas, yeah. Sadly, you are. There's nothing to be sad about it. It's totally fine. You know, people are allowed to like things. But yes, it is my first playthrough. So, you know, wherever possible, please avoid spoilers and stuff. And lore, for that matter. Because I do quite like to learn lore myself. Unless it isn't mentioned in this game specifically, then it's okay. Retrieve Richie Marcus's midterm grades. A bunch of Fs. That makes sense. The ball lover. Alright. Is that one of the documents? It is, I think. Maybe not. It didn't give me a quest update. It just updated my dialogue. Or my notes section, rather. Hmm. 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 Promise? You always love when people first play 3 in New Vegas. They're your favorites? Cool. Yeah, New Vegas has been pretty good. I don't, like I said, I don't remember 3 at all, so I wouldn't be able to compare them, but a lot of people say that this is like the best one, so I really wanted to give it a shot, since it had been so long since it came out and I never had the opportunity to play it. Ow, that scared me. What are you doing coming out like that? How was I supposed to know you were even here? I mean, I have played this game for like 90 hours now. It's not like I haven't played it at all now. Hello? Nothing? Okay. Mojave really makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Yeah. I have heard that one a lot. Yeah, so it's just the dialogue they say all the time. Patrolling the Mojave really makes you wish for a nuclear winter. Yikes. Ow. That skill's really good, except when I can't kill things very quickly. And they can close the distance on me. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Estimate 0 input on your neurons. Yeah, anytime you walk past like an NCR soldier, they just say that. It's like one of their most like common phrases. You'll hear it probably like 3 or 4 times when I go back to the Mojave. Whenever that is. Ah, pre-war money. Give me. I need it. Am I not wearing my... Did I ever switch my armor back to the combat armor? I didn't. I still wear the Mad Scientist scrub still. No wonder I'm taking so much damage. The hell? One of the dogs can, like, spit. Spit bark at me. What the hell? Why do you have range attacks? The other ones didn't. Why are you attacking the other lobotomites? Why are you attacking me? It's nonsense. Toaster. Okay, we're fine. Spit and bark is normal for a dog. Regular dog behavior. I mean, I guess, but usually it doesn't, like... I mean, it hurts my ears, I guess, but not it doesn't usually, like, physically hurt me. Mm-mm. To a cool guy, thank you. Very modern security cameras looking. I mean, I guess not. They're round instead of square, but fairly modern considering everything else is like 50s tech. I wonder why you wouldn't consider Mentats to be cheating. Like, I don't know about, like, what they actually do in lore, but in the game, they boost your intelligence, which feels like it'd be, like, a surefire way to, like, you know, get in trouble on, like, a test. But I don't know, some sort of weird, like, dystopia, so... Even the utopian society they were in, I guess, still use cigarettes and whatnot. Am I even hitting you? No. This must be a really short-range gun. Ow, lasers. Want to see also what you do at the end of the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I still have to do this DLC, and then, like, there's a couple of, like, quests I still have in the overworld in the Mojave, I think. At least a couple. I'm on, like, the house always wins. I murked Caesar. So I'm not doing whatever that one is. Another turret control system. Is just going to tell me there's no... I guess I could have turned it off, but no luck this time. Yes. I mean, that could be it. No. Makes sense considering how common amphetamines were. Do they do IRL drug tests for performance enhancers in school? Probably not. I mean, they definitely, like, will check you for pot, but I don't know if... I think you'll need, like, parental approval for that sort of thing. I don't think they'd really be able to test you. Yeah, if you just say no. Dang, stim packs, lunch boxes, buff out, water, jet. This like contraband closet over here, or is this meant to be just like the janitor's closet? Because it's just if it's just a normal janitor closet, probably report that jet. I don't think the jet's allowed. I guess it's an inhalant. Could be like an inhaler. I thought I was able to loot the trophy. I was excited for a second there. Who's in here? There's a Protectron in there doing something. I haven't stolen any files yet, I've noticed. Unless the grades counted. Why aren't you attacking me? One of these buttons will do it. There we go. Okay, sure. You check they check for performance enhancers in college, you reckon? I mean, maybe. Why should the dog with no attack? Because they were red. Because if I did approach them, they would attack. It is the way, I'm afraid. I've been conditioned by the game to attack anything that might be an enemy. Even if they show no hostility outright. I don't want a BB gun. Why'd I take that? Baseball bats, footlocker, bottle caps, baseballs. I don't want any of this stuff. Get this BB gun out of my inventory. I got real guns. I got laser guns. I can't tell what that is. Looks like a person in their underwear. Retrieve Betsy Bright student records. Unexcused absences, disruptive behavior, and smoking on school property. How incredibly disrespectful. I didn't get... is this the observation deck, maybe? So is that 2 that I've obtained, or is it only 1? I don't have a key. Can I walk on this? Yeah. I guess there was another way to go. Somewhere. I don't remember where that was, but it was somewhere. You had a small pattern of doing surprisingly good on unmissable exams while sick. Turns out the decongestant you took to go to them is quite similar to ADHD medication you take now. Oh, really? Wow. Okay, I can't enter there. Did I miss something? Oh, I didn't access this terminal. That was the third terminal, I guess. I guess I thought this was another way to go. and didn't go this way. Also, I think that there's a, in the original hallway, I think there was a, I could have gone left when I went right. Maybe. Retrieve Cherry O'Bannon's school schedule. Ballet on Tuesday and Thursday. Pep Squad on Wednesday. Tutoring Centers volunteer on 4/15. Okay, sure. Alright, now I've retrieved all the information, I can leave. Exit the institutional facility. You got it. Upstairs. Okay. I'm working on it. Not more dogs. It's very funny that that's how they, like, get knocked out. They just sort of, like, fall over on their face. I keep pressing 2 to equip my pistol. I haven't played any other first-person shooters since I've been playing this. So I have no idea why I still automatically press 2 to pull out my pistol. It's just like a
You got to the residential test. This is really Boros, by the way. Hello again. None of us thought you would get this far.
What is that? What is that weapon? I just picked up a paperweight. Out of all the useless things I could pick up, the one thing that just weighs a lot for no reason is not the one. Didn't I give this back to Benny? Guess not. I don't need the fission battery. God, where is it? Get out of my inventory. Sergeant Teddy. Okay. Now, why can I get this? I want this. Give me this gun. It looks cool. It looks cool and I want it. Requests X12 for assistance. We've had a small issue with one of our Y-17 trauma harnesses. Sadly, a member of the X12 research team choked on a buffalo gourd seed and died while working late last night. For some reason, his Y-17 trauma harness will not shut down. In fact, it has begun malfunctioning and causing the late Mr. Harris to attack other employees. Do you have any prototypes you could lend us for the means to stop it, or as a means to stop it? Wrong button. Assistance granted. I'm sending over the K9000 Cyber Dog. It should do the trick. Let me know if you have any operational questions. Cyberdog gun sealed in X12. We've had another unfortunate occurrence while attempting to destroy Mr. Harris's trauma harness. Disaster control team member carrying the gun, slipped and fell, dropping the weapon unarmed. Team had to flee, seal off the lab. Unfortunately, your K9000 Cyberdog gun prototype was sealed inside X12. Well, I guess that's where I gotta go. I keep hiccuping to get that gun. I want it. It will be mine. I don't know why it's called a Cyberdog, but it looks cool. It looks like a laser repeater. Or a flamethrower. They're playing cards. Sit, stay, kill. I wonder what this would have been without the Wild Wasteland. Like that one painting, yeah. Did I bring my film? No, I can't. I didn't bring my film. Hold your breath for 3 minutes and it'll stop your hiccups or consciousness or maybe both. Yeah, probably true. I think the longest I've ever held my breath has been like 1.5 minutes.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Wasn't that shut down for some reason?
All abiding citizens, please leave the area.
Considering this is supposed to be overcharged, it really doesn't do any damage at all. It didn't even stun that one. The record's 29 minutes? That's crazy. How? Is that like a person who went into like half circadian, just like sort of like slept like frozen underwater or something? To like not breathe? Some absurdity like that.
My pet, Gabe. I'd forgotten about the old boy and the countless experiments I'd done.
Do not attempt to flee. Justice will be administered.
A visitor. Won't that
A lawful use of deadly force is in progress.
I'm sure that dialogue was probably very funny, and I couldn't hear it at all over trying to stay alive. It's a very minor complaint I have with games like this, and it's like barely a complaint. Is like just walking around, you have to stop moving so often so as not to like encounter any engagement so you can hear what the silly dialogue has to say. Because I genuinely want to hear it, but I don't want to stop moving. I don't want to just sit still doing nothing while I wait and listen. And again, it's like a very minor inconvenience, but this is clearly like, the DLC has been like made very humorous, and clearly a lot of people like made like an effort to make it funny. And so I want to hear it.
could snarl and bite whenever anyone came to visit. That's why I replaced his legs with spare parts and fed him a steady diet of psycho-laced dog chow.
But then anytime something happens, you have to stop moving and just listen. It was a free diver, pre-treated with oxygen. I mean, that's still impressive, but that sounds like cheating. Okay, so we got a psycho dog in here somewhere. Supposedly. Oh, there's 2 exits. I guess I'm not allowed to leave until I deal with the dog. Which I suspect will be difficult considering lack of good weapon. How you even hit me? Hit my finger or something. Rude. Apparently the unassisted oxygen record is 11 minutes and 30 seconds, which is crazy. Also true. That's wild. As someone who could hold their breath for a minute and a half and thought it was impressive. I feel pathetic in comparison. I don't know where these guys are all coming from. Like, how are they let be alive in here, and I'm getting they're like hunted down, no matter where I go.
Gabe, I am sorry I put your brain in a bowl, boy. Oh, who's a good boy? You are.
I don't see a dog out there. Shipping department, unusual shipment. Dr. Richardson, we've just received the latest shipment for dogs for the Cyberdog experiment process, but, well, frankly, I think our supplier screwed us. The animals must be basically feral. Every time we get close to the shipping kennels, they let out the most god-awful hissing and, well, rattling. Is the only way I can describe it. Please advise, shall we open the kennels or just send them back? Please advise. So, at Dr. Richardson's request, we opened one of the kennels from our latest shipment. The dog inside, and I use that term very loosely, appeared to be suffering from a truly horrendous case of mange, and upon being released, immediately attacked, killed, and attempted to swallow the whole the specialist Ackers. Luckily, the situation has, for now at least, contained itself. As SPC Ackers was a very large man, the creature has choked to death. Does anyone know anything about this shipment? Please advise. Department in lockdown. In light of the large number of fatalities due to the latest shipment of experimental test subjects, the shipping department is going into lockdown. I give you my personal assurance that as soon as the plague of monsters has been dealt with, I'll work overtime to get your deliveries to you in a timely and efficient manner. As I am currently the only surviving member of the shipping department, however, there may still be delays. Until then, Dr. Kalis in X13 has the passcode for the area. Skippy, sole survivor. In our last supervisor meeting, we discussed the possible benefits of the small shipping accident. We need to come back here, I guess. We are considering studying the unexpected specimen's behavior by releasing them into our test area before removing them from the X8 facility. Shipping department will remain in lockdown until a decision has been reached. Dr. Adam Figgins. Oh. Okay, so I have to get the thing that locks down the... or, like, breaks down the gates, and then come back here to deal with a horde of Night Stalkers. Frankly, it sounds like a nightmare. I can't use that metal armor. It's too heavy. And my inventory is already full of stuff. I don't need a single shotgun. I'll keep the proton axe. I don't really need any of that stuff. I was planning on selling it, but if I need to drop stuff for inventory, I will. Okay. So we're going to come back here for the kennels eventually. That's a little playground. And I guess that's the area where the dog buried the... whatever it was. Is that my... okay. So I know a dog buried, like, a voice thing. Like a bark thing. That's a big... okay, so I guess the dog's in the... in the giant doghouse. I didn't realize that was a doghouse. It's not in the doghouse. I can see inside of it. Okay, well, it's in there somewhere, and I don't know where. A minute and a half is still more than most people. We're still talking about holding our breath here, right? Yeah. Probably. Could take up free diving. That's true. I won't do that, but it's true. I could. Okay. So I got out. This is the kennel. I can't go in there until I get the force field thing. From X12 now, I guess. Maybe? I thought it was here, but I guess it must be at X12. Or the passcode to get into the thing is in X12. Whatever. Or maybe I never went, like, the other direction here. Maybe the force field thing's been up on this top floor the whole time, and I just didn't look for it.
And who gets to clean up all this blood? Me, that's who.
My super breeder is way stronger than my gun designed to kill robots. Such heavy ammunition. But I want it. Splicing facility. Terminal. Splicing rules. Due to recent government-mandated cutbacks to our funding, only 3 experiments may be performed per day. We do not have infinite kennel space here at X8. Only 1 cyberdog beyond those needed for testing processes may be created. Clear any and all debris from the platform before conducting any splicing experiments. Experiments are not allowed outside the X8 facility. Finally, security must be disabled before experiments are run. Spliced robot and dog? Oh. Whoops. Okay, well, I didn't mean to do that, but I thought there would be, like, more information. Like, terminal, not just, like, make a thing. I don't need doctor's bags. I have some Hydra I could take, I guess. Why is my inventory so full? What happened? Drop this. I guess drop this. I'm not going to be using it, probably. I'm not going to be using the hunting revolver, I know that. I might use that. Oh, that's really heavy. Oh. Hello, Cyberdog. Roxy, hi. Hello there. I guess follow me, yeah. They said that they weren't allowed outside of the X8, so I'm worried it'll just die if I walk outside. I didn't mean to make a companion, but I suppose I'll take it. Kind of having a hard time with the enemies here, with my guns being awful. Lunchbox. What were the other ones? The other ones were like robot and human and robot and something. I don't want to clear splicing area because I suspect that'll kill my dog. Oh well. Maybe if it comes in here, does this count? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't have the heart to kill Roxy intentionally. To see what the other options were. Alright, are you gonna die if I walk through this door? No, she just can't leave, I guess. Okay, I guess that's fine. That's probably... That's probably among the better situations that could have occurred from that, I suppose. Oop. There's more cyber dogs. It's a robo brain. I guess I need to go back to the sink and drop off some crap because I'm carrying a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Nice of them to have me facing that door.
Might I be of service, sir?
I'm selling things.
Very good, sir.
Alright. Take all of my ammo. I'm not going to be using any of it, probably. I wonder if this gets its money back. I don't think I'm going to use the shish kebab either. Melee weapons. I only have like level 20 melee skill. It's not. I don't think it's worth it. Why do I have the fission battery? I thought I got rid of that. Night Stalker eggs. Actually, I might hold on to those. I don't know if they're going to be useful, but they're apparently experimenting on Night Stalkers here, so I may need them for something. $292 deputy badges. I bet there was 300 in that room, and I only found all but 8 of them. Nightmare. Is there any other cigarettes? Is that it? Well, I never got any single cigarettes, so that's probably fine. I will put away my ammo somewhere, the rest of the ammo. Okay. Thank you. Do I have any storage boxes anywhere? I just realized I don't know if I actually do. Oh, there's a locker here. That'll work. Oh, a safe. Great. I'll put, stuff in here? I don't know. Keep the mad scientist scrubs because they're better. What do I need to put in here otherwise? Lunch boxes, I guess, are kind of heavy. I'm just carrying them because I like them. There you go. I'll put away the eggs, the blood. I might need them eventually. I'll put away the ammo in here, I guess. Ammo mainly being just my flamer fuel, because that's all I can put away at the moment. There you go. Okay. Back I go to the wilderness. My auto dock doesn't work yet, so I can't heal my limbs. Wait, why do I still have a X8 research facility marker? Begin the advanced institutional test. Oh. Oh? Oh. I didn't realize I still had to do it from this area. I thought it would just, like, be only one test per, like, zone, and it never came up. Yeah, there it is. For this test, you must use any means necessary to retrieve 3 student files from an average high school. Utilize field disruptor capacitance module for the sonic emitter to better navigate the area. Protectrons and basic security protocols have been activated. Success. Retrieve the 3 student files. Failure. Security measures prohibit you from retrieving the files. Upgrade the sonic emitter. Where? How? Do I just, like, attach it? Did I get it? No. Did you give it to me? Begin the task to upgrade the sonic emitter. It didn't say it gave it to me. So I'm assuming I don't have it.
Attention, students. This is the pre-recorded voice of your pre-recorded principal, Dr. Principal Boros.
Okay, I don't have to reload everything. That's nice. Sonic emitter data. Download e-impulse wave module. Sonic emitter EM wave module unlocked. Sonic emitter can disable force fields. Okay. Attached to this message is the data I collected regarding the e-impulse wave module's effect on our force field emitters. I'm sending the prototype weapon your way for testing. Please forward this on to Olin as soon as you can to determine how we might shield our emitters from this weapon's EMP effect. Okay, did it automatically do it, or... Oh, they opened the doors. Yes, automatically. Doesn't seem to be doing any better against enemies. Roxy's torso crippled. I don't know if that makes a difference. Like, I'm sad about it, but... Kid. Damaging the gun. I don't know how to repair it. I guess I have to pay for it to be repaired. I didn't mean to drink that. Proton throwing axe. Oh, interesting. Do I care to throw axe? My throwing is like super low, isn't it? Is throwing a skill? No, it's probably under melee, I would imagine, though. Where's Roxy at?
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous.
Trying to break into the bathrooms, I guess. Back to me shooting Roxy. Downside of having very aggressive teammates is they quickly jump in the way of my gun. Regularly. I forgot that I have medics. I should really use that more when I'm struggling to not die. Against those Night Stalkers that were in that one room. I guess I'm just taking an alternate path to the same locations. I should probably look around for the logs, though. I don't know if they'll be on different terminals.
Hostile target identified. Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and including death if you remain in the area. This zone is required by law.
No, Roxy!
Multiple failures detected.
Oh,
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous.
thought I killed it when I did that. Or not killed it, thought I stunned it. It's shooting at me now. That was a ballistic weapon.
Should be considered armed and dangerous. Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose.
I'm pretty sure that was a pretty sure that was a ballistic.
Warning. Dangerous fugitive is on the loose.
Because cafeteria, no bathrooms, no swirlies, no chocolate pudding left in the chairs of brilliant minds. What are you going to do now, Richie Marcus?
Loose. Do not attempt to apprehend.
Is there an enemy here? Or are they upstairs, maybe?
Fugitive should be considered
Roxy. Oh, Roxy's dead. Oh no.
dangerous.
He didn't even tell me Roxy died. They just fell over. I didn't realize they actually properly died. That's sad. It was a skill in the old games. It got merged into melee, if you recall correctly. Throwing? Okay.
Do not attempt to apprehend.
I guess that makes some sense.
Dangerous fugitive is on the loose.
Yeah, I am on the loose. I'm just looking around. Calm down. I'll join you up there shortly.
Warning. Dangerous fugitive.
Yeah, I know. Shush.
Do not attempt to apprehend.
I wonder if I should shoot that force field. It'll matter. I'm also curious about that book return that's in the,
School is a sacred trust.
it's in the sink.
Now I see its worth, and see it was corrupted by fraternities and girls. Yuck.
But yeah, so I wonder if I should be collecting like the pristine books or something, because there is a book return in the sink that you can eventually get, I assume. And I think that in Fallout 4 there was like a library you could return books to. Maybe that was in 76.
Enforcement authorities now have primary responsibility.
So maybe it's something similar. And maybe I should actually start collecting the pristine books, but I don't want to just be carrying around 1,000,000 books if I don't need to. Because I imagine they weigh like one each, like most things. I guess these dogs were supposed to jump out at me last time too, but I didn't realize there was a downstairs record to grab. I don't know why I'm bothering to loot one energy cell off of them. Man, I'm sad Roxy died. Who let the completed one? Okay, wow. At least I get it to go do more experiments, I suppose. Maybe. I wonder if I have to... Can I, like, shoot that door with this and disable the force field that's, like, stopping me opening it? Or is it, like, to actually require a key? No, it requires a key, okay. This gun's gonna break. I need to repair it. Or just stop using it. Except for force fields. Okay. Oh, there's no, like, higher test than advanced? Alright, fine. I didn't want to try again anyway. Unlock new cool things. Who needs new cool things when you have slightly less new cool old things, whatever. Jerk. Okay, well Roxy's gone, so I guess I can check out those other options. Lobotomite and robot. Lobotomite and dog. That sounds horrifying. What does that end up making? just a werewolf? Oh. Had an experiment go horribly wrong. Yeah, that didn't go well. You can only do 3, I think it said, so... do the last one, I guess. That makes sense. Created an abomination.
I feel different, awake, alive for the first time ever. What is this strange new world around me? What does it hold in store for a dreamer such as myself?
Oh. That's kind of sad. Well, I'd created an abomination. Not suited to this life. Okay. Well, I've got the force field now.
Attention, Big Mountain. This is an urgent message. If you happen to see a gecko... Echo... Echo? Echo... Echo... Echo...
Okay. I wonder how many more of those there are before I start repeating. I wonder how many more I'll notice before they start repeating. That's not what I meant to say. I wonder how many more of them they'll play, they repeat before I notice them. Big Mountain East Tunnel. Well, that's nice, I guess. Very, very crashed into. I don't think I can kill Cassadors right now. Not reliably, anyway. Now I'm poisoned. Poisoned. Get out of here. Poison. I don't have that many. I don't have that many. Give me a Hydra. Eat some food. Just eat some healing powder too, why not? I wonder if raising my science level increases the damage I do with laser weaponry. It must, right? I should check everything. Oh well. I can repair this with these. I can't repair my combat armor, and it's almost busted, so that's unfortunate. It doesn't heal me that much, but at least it heals me a little. Okay. Am I gonna explore, or should I wait to explore, I wonder? Pepsinade DNA splicing, X14. I need to go to X12. It says Z14 on the door. Where's 12 at? 13's there. 2's there. Did I need to go to 12 or was it 13? Initiate the residential Cyberdog guard test at the X8 test terminal. I forgot to do it again. Find the key to the X8 kennels. I'll do that and then come back to do that. X2, X13. I don't remember. Okay, let's check out that. Let's wait on there. Okay. I don't want to go to the think tank. I wanted to go to the area. I guess I'll have to go from here. Even though I just said I wouldn't go back here yet. It's fine. Okay, Hydra cured all my limbs. I don't think I got addicted to it. Do I have that brush gun? Yeah. I'll put that on my 4. It's got decent range, and my gun skill is high now. Oh, I thought you were Roxy. You had a red head, so I thought it was Roxy. Like, the military dogs have orange brains. I guess the police ones have red ones. Dang, I was excited for a second. I thought Roxy was still alive. X7B Boomtown target zone. Is there anything to find here, or is it just a shelled husk? It's very irradiated, which, I mean, makes some sense. But doesn't look like there's anything to loot. I guess it is a test town. There's not really a reason to have it actually contain anything usable. Ah! Kind of regret not getting a hold of that, regret not getting a hold of that one Stonewall perk that stops me getting knocked over as much and take less melee damage. I guess there's still time, but this is like the only time I've ever been knocked over, so it feels kind of weird. Y-17 medical facility. Sounds like a place I'd probably find the auto dock card thing that I needed. I hesitate to, like, explore too much because I suspect they'll eventually tell me to go places. But I do want to find things that will be useful to me. As makes sense, I'm sure. Dang, it's just constantly getting attacked here. I'm not sure I really need the medical facility. Like, the auto dock repairs limbs, and I guess it probably heals you too, but I have Hydra, so I don't think I really need it. Dr. Orderly MD PhD DDS. I attacked it on sight because it was red, but maybe I should have. Should have given it a sec. Valence radii accentuator. Health regeneration and endurance. Ooh. Well, I'll take that. Oh, I guess from my rebreather, though. Wow, it shaved my head, apparently. I guess that's nice, I suppose. I mean, would I have put it on if I'd known? Probably not, but I mean, health regen's health regen, and I suppose endurance is endurance. It would have been really helpful to have that on the when I was in the Dead Money DLC with the toxic fog always poisoning me. Even if it's only a little bit of health regen. But even if I mixed it in with the that implant that I don't have. Oh, hey, look at that. Implant C13. Speaking of implants. If I got the implant that gives me health regen and also was using this at the same time, it might actually be noticeable. Hey TXY, how you doing? Cosmetic enhancements. I don't know what that's all about, but sure. Ouch. Sync Project Auto Dock. Is that going to be just a note for me to read, or is it like Oh, it's no Sync Project Auto Dock. It restores the Sync Project, of course. That's exactly what I thought would be here. I just didn't expect it to, like, be at the entrance, I guess. I guess I did have to kill 3 robots to get it. It's not like it's, you know, right at the entrance. Just in the first room. Although I guess in Dead Money they stole all my stuff, so the regen wouldn't help me anyway. Sierra Madre test case. I heard one of the execs mention that whether Sinclair knew it or not, the Sierra Madre would be a test case for the Autodoc and the innovative toxins research. Maybe they were joking, but even that kind of a joke sends a chill down my spine. If I got poisoned by one of those toxins, no way I would crawl inside one of the Y-17s. Autodocs here if my life depended on it. Oh yeah, why so many Autodocs? Medical tech for those trauma suits alone makes me wish they'd erase their research. The suits do more thinking than the people inside them. This DLC's best before Dead Money, but you assume I beat the casino? Yeah, I did Dead Money. I don't know, maybe. I feel like it kind of makes sense to do this one after, because now I have the realization that I'm not sure if I would have realized after finishing this one that Father Elijah was the person who came to visit. Because it was kind of a cool realization that this is like the place that he visited, obviously. He talks about Big Mountain, I think, but with a big empty. But it didn't like click until they mentioned that he came here with like grabbing like collars or whatever. Stealing him away. Trauma Harness testing results. The Y-17 Trauma Harness has succeeded beyond our wildest expectations. The test harnesses were able to take over the motor functions of an injured subject and walk them back to home base. We'll have to see what develops once it's recorded enough neuro-automuscular movements to display a wider range of behaviors to think. If they could be programmed to replicate a wearer's shooting and fighting reflexes, we'd have truly amazing for war effort. Something truly amazing for war efforts. Trauma Harness action items. Some issues still remain to be ironed out before the Y-17 Trauma Harness is ready for general production. Calibrating the proper amount of injury to trigger the suit remains problematic. Still, the littlest Yangtze project could hardly protest once inside the harness. If a home base is not designed or designated, the suit enters an unpredictable wander state. And as discovered while calibrating injury levels, the suit's sensors are unable to recognize when the wearer is dead. Luckily, autonomous corpse retrieval is nearly as useful as autonomous casualty recovery. Okay, so I'm kind of worried that I'll be like finding a bunch of enemies in like power suits that are walking them around. I guess we'll find out. This is where he got the tech, yeah. Like I said, he does mention it. It just doesn't really mean anything until I come to it, I guess. Ooh. Who are you ambushing? I'm one of you, probably, kind of. I guess max out explosives. Some barter. Oh, perk. How exciting. Certified tech. Your knowledge of robotics components. Nope, I don't care about that one. Rat absorption, lessons learned, spray and pray, nuka chemist. I was hoping for new ones to pop up, but nothing looks new. Infiltrator, weapon handling, chem resistant action boy purifier, light step, center of mass, chemist splash damage. That could be fun if it affects my plasma explosion. Robotics, hobbler, hit the deck. Ignore a portion of their damage threshold against explosive. Again, that could be useful if it works against my plasma explosion. Stonewall could be good now that I'm fighting a lot of melee enemies. Living anatomy. Yeah, let's get Stonewall. I've been thinking about getting that for a long time. Shining Armor would be fun too, but again, never fighting. I'm fighting a lot of things with lasers now. In this area. Yeah, give me Stonewall. Shish kebab. I already did what in Sierra? Sorry, I think I got interrupted in my statement. I don't know what I was in the middle of saying. I was thinking and talking, and then I got attacked, so I wasn't sure where that ended up. I believe I was saying something along the lines of I don't know. Elijah mentioned going to the Big Empty, and then getting like the weird laser, like hologram tech or whatever from Sierra Madre, and then using some sort of tech that he stole. The enemies in Sierra's Villa was the suits. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realize that was what it was. I guess that makes sense. I guess I would have found that if I had looked around. I didn't realize that was what it was called. I didn't realize that was the trauma suit. I thought it was just like a I don't know, like a freaking gas protection, something like that. I don't think it's told me that those are called trauma suits yet, or if it has, it hasn't, like, been obvious that those are what those were. I mean, it does fit, clearly. I was envisioning, like, a harness, like a power, like in Fallout 4 where you have the power armor suit without the armor on it. Oh, I got a Brotherhood of Steel there. Y-17. Oh, this is probably where they imprisoned Elijah.
This is Christine Royce, Knight of the Brotherhood of Steel, the Circle.
Oh, maybe not.
Not going to make it through this. Hope someone finds this message. Gets it to the Brotherhood in the West. Tracked a rogue Brotherhood elder, Elijah, here to the Big Empty. Place is more than it seems. There's a crater hidden deep inside. Junkyard of pre-war labs scattered across the crater's surface, all still running, like this one. Elijah's dissecting these centers, one by one. Tracked him to an old Chinese-American internment camp. Survivors, ghouls have bomb collars. Robots moved in when I tried to intercept him. Elijah sent the camp ghouls against us both, like walking bombs. Got hit by the explosions, woke up here. Guess the medical robots were programmed to bring wounded victims from the camp to this center. Some kind of autodoc prototype lab, manned by corpses trapped inside suits that keep them moving. No idea why. Not sure how long I'm going to last. Cut open my head like a lot of the humans I've seen here. Feel strange. Can talk, but can't hack the term. Wait, an explosion outside. Someone's here. Someone...
Interesting. It said they sent them here in the terminal you just read, so you assumed it shouldn't be a spoiler? It isn't like a spoiler. I think it's something I just should have realized, but I also don't know if it did say that on the terminal, did it? Maybe I wasn't like paying close enough attention. It said something about toxins in Sierra Madre testing, but I don't know if it said anything about sending them to the suits to Sierra Madre, did it? I think I gleaned the toxin information more than I gleaned anything about suits. I'll check. I'll double read that just to be sure, because I would like to know what I'm thinking, or know what I've read, and I don't know why I've had a hard time remembering. I guess I'm sick, so that's why. Remember the execs mentioned that whether Sinclair knew it or not, the Sierra Madre would be a test case for the autodoc and the innovative toxins research. Maybe they were joking, but even some kind of joke sends chills on my spine. If I got poisoned by one of the toxins, no way I would crawl inside one of those Y-17 autodocs here if my life depended on it. The medical tech for those trauma suits alone makes me wish they'd erase their research. The suits do more thinking than the people inside them. It mentions the suits, but it doesn't mention that they sent the suits to Sierra Madre, but it's whatever. Maybe it's just implied. The toxins research, I assumed, was specifically the cloud. I didn't realize it had any relation to the suits themselves. But it doesn't matter. It's something I would have realized in a few minutes anyway, I'm sure. Or I would have, like, imagined that was the way it was. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I shouldn't be as weak as I am. I guess I'm getting, like, random bits of combat armor.
Mighty robo-scorpions crawl in search of intelligence. Then sting said intelligence. Yes, sting it.
Anyway, don't worry about it. Why am I getting a ding? I didn't see a mine there. Oh, there was. Who said mines on the pipes? Come on. How'd they know I was gonna do this? They got really good vision. Nah, I've already done Sierra Madre. That's the Sierra Madre DLC. Ah! Ah! I hate this. I hate how weak I am. I miss having useful weapons. what is the hitbox on this thing? That's why I wasn't able to kill anybody, because the hitboxes are weird around those. Anyway, the terminal in the Sierra, it'll mention that the suits were sent there after the toxic cloud appears. And they don't detect the bodies. Yeah, I remember the mentioning of the suits in there, but I remember it specifically that the suits would, like, were, like, not able to resist the toxin. I didn't remember that it was sent from the Big Empty. I don't remember them being called, like, Y-17 suits, so I was just confused. But I do remember them mentioning that they were sent specifically to deal with the toxin, which it didn't. It just melted through. And then they were called ghosts because they like died in their suits and kept on moving. But I genuinely just thought that was like a some sort of, goodness, I don't know. I guess I just thought it was like some sort of like supernatural, like radiation thing. There are a lot of terminal lore. No way to be 100% sure what I've read, but since I did the DLC, you'd have hoped I had. I read everything from every terminal I find.
I didn't leave my giant rubber scorpion on. That thing eats power like no tomorrow.
But it is difficult to remember a lot of the stuff I read because without like all the information at any given time, I'm just sort of like reading information that sounds, you know, plausible or interesting, but then I don't know. It's just it's a difficult one. I appreciate being cautious about the potential spoilers, for sure. Super Ego, you're called. Why are you called Super Ego? Are you special? Got a sterilizer glove on you, which I now have 2 of. I thought they were unique, but I guess not. Yeah, it's a really difficult one to like police lore stuff for the moderator, because they'd have to pay attention 100% of the time when I'm reading something, and that's an unreasonable thing to request or to do at all. And like I said, not to mention, I also just forget some of the stuff that I've read, or I just don't like relate it correctly. You're definitely not doing that. Exactly, yeah. And I'm not expecting you to. That's a crazy thing to ask. But yeah, there's a lot of lore, so if I ever, like, I don't think I've missed anything, but I may have misunderstood things, or like not quite understood the exact like thing. Like I said, I don't know if they mentioned that the suits were called Y-17 suits. I don't think I would have remembered that designation, but I definitely knew that they were specifically designed to handle the toxin and they didn't work. I appreciate you not spoiling anything, or not wanting to anyway. It's good, because I like discovering stuff. Maybe just trauma suits. It might have been called trauma suits. I don't remember. Oh. I've seen that picture before. I don't remember who that is, though. Oh, hello, Securitron. Did Mr. House come here? Was that Mr. House? Maybe. Maybe that's where I recognize that picture from. Or did he just send things here? It is indeed Mr. House in that picture, okay. I knew I recognized the picture, I just couldn't remember where I seen it. He did look like Mr. House, but it's kind of hard to tell because he's a big blown up screen. Audio sample giant tarantula. Yikes. who here at Big MT hates him. I don't know, the Klein, I think it's his name, Klein? The main robot I know doesn't like him. Or is it Mobius? It was one of them anyway. You have found recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate the sonic emitter for new effects. Oh, cool. They front-loaded that dialogue in the DLC start a lot. Like, I was paying attention to all of it, but there was 2 hours of it at the very start of the game, at the start of the DLC, so that one for sure I don't remember every little detail of. Oh, I thought it was right away. Always love a Sunset Sarsaparilla. Mismatching pillows. The Sunset Sarsaparilla vending machine in your house is crazy. I guess I have seen people with vending machines in their house before, so... But it's still a wild thing, but I guess it's not, like, that absurd. Book shoot. I knew it! The book shoot! Alright. Dr. Klein's glove. What is Dr. Klein? Yeah. Recognize that. Alright. So now I gotta be aware that, Dr. Klein's scrubs. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go check out that book shoot, because I suspect you have to deposit, like, the new, like fresh, pristine books. Because I think that's what you had to do in Fallout 4, and I suspect they got it from this. Maybe. I think that's what they did in Fallout 4. It was if you found any of the books that weren't burned or, like, tattered, I believe you turned them in for, like, book tokens that you could trade in for useless kit. So it was purely just for, like, roleplay purposes, I think. Oh, hey, Alkalive, how you doing? Thank you for the raid. How was stream? Sarsaparilla. Delicious. I gotta get a hold of a sarsaparilla at some point. They don't sell them. Science skill book. Oh, science skill book. Just read it wrong. What? Oh my god, so many mentats in here. Somebody in this place is crazy smart, clearly. But yeah, hopefully stream was good. Dr. Klein's glove. Critical hit, weaken, strength, and damage threshold. -2 strength, -2 energy weapons. I mean, having the -2 energy weapons doesn't really mean anything, because you can't use an energy weapon while you're wearing the glove anyway. Science and intelligence 2. Okay, so that's just a better version of the other scrubs. Great. Well, now if I ever want to be smart, I can wear that instead of carrying around the other suit. And I won't accidentally delete it because it has a name. There's a bird cage in here. Who likes birds? Several bird cages. This must be Dala's house, then? She was always talking about teddy bears and stuff, so I assume she likes animals. No, it's the other one. What's his name? Boris? It's the guy who's like does animal experiments. Or maybe it is Dala's. You know, hard to say. It's probably Boris's. You gotta, like, sanitize this place, come on. Oh, hey, Ripper. Nice. Is there nothing unique down here? This feels like a place that there should be something. I mean, I got a lot of unique stuff, I guess, in this area that, like, helped me on my journey, so I'm not, like, that surprised, but still. Feels kind of weird that this place, of all places, doesn't have something to find. I guess a Ripper is always fun, but I'm not going to use it because my melee skill is abysmal. I don't care to grab the teddy bear. How odd. Doesn't look like anything here. Just the Ripper. I don't see anything on the shelves. Okay, I guess it's just to, like, have, like, some environmental storytelling, I suppose. Alright, well, cool. Very pixelated screenshot of a house. Medicine skill book again? Oh no, I had a science skill book last time. Oh, Boris's basement key. Did I pick a lock to get into that basement? I guess I did. I'll take this pre-war book because I think I'm supposed to exchange those. Maybe. We'll find out. Okay, well, I was right about it being Boris's house, not Dala's house. .08. This must be Zero's house, I'm guessing. Purely because it's called... Oh, maybe it's 8's house, actually. That would make more sense. It's definitely 8's house. Okay, 8 seems to have some sort of obsession with 8. Okay, well, I mean, hey, you know what? As long as you have you know, if it's a healthy obsession, probably not a big deal. A healthy obsession with the number 8's not so bad. Seeing Project Jukebox. I'm gonna be real though. I've only seen 2 jukeboxes in this house, so you know, I don't know. Fake 8 fan over here. I see 1 bed. You found a recalibration file for the sonic emitter. Take it to the jukebox in the sink to recalibrate sonic emitter for new effects. Oh, sure. Is it gonna let me use, like, opera to shoot people with? It's kind of funny. .04. Whose house is this? A lot of books, alcohol, mentats that I can't grab. There you go. Wine. A lot of books. Okay, well, whoever it is vain. They got a lot of mirrors. Styling a bunch of teddy bears. I guess this must be Dala's, because she says teddy bear a lot. She got her sexy sleepwear and her business suit and all of her teddy bears. All of her mannequins, her mirrors. Okay. Sexy business sleepwear, yeah. Okay, well, I mean... I got a speech book, I guess. Blueprint or whatever it was. Nothing else seems to be noteworthy in this room, or in this house. It's regular lingerie, but with shoulder pads. Very silly. Okay, I think we're just back to the start, right? This is just the first house. That's Zero. This is Zero's house. I guess that makes sense. But I don't know what is... Well, Zero's not Mr. House. Oh, does Zero hate Mr. House, I guess? Okay. Now that I realize these are the houses of the people, it makes more sense. Oh, hello. Too many wishes. Oh, Super Stim Pack. I'm guessing this is Boris's doghouse. That's a small deathclaw named Stripe, apparently. It's very strong. I think it's probably about as strong as a regular deathclaw by the looks of it. It sounds like a bear. A pet deathclaw, yeah, clearly. I mean... Oh, Gabe. Oh, is that meant to be Gabe and then... Chicken leg. Oh. Looks like a human foot. Why can't I take these? I'm guessing that was meant to be, like, the dog Gabe here, and then it got replaced by the Wild Wasteland Stripe being a Deathclaw. Interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. Ooh, cool. Who are you meant to be? Dead, I guess. Wonder why I name it Stripe. It didn't have any stripes. As far as I could tell. How do I get out of here? Maybe when they're freshly hatched, they're stripy, like emus. Or like boars, whatever, the peccaries or whatever they're called. The pigs that have stripies. I don't remember which ones they are. There's a type of pig that does as well. Okay, how do I get out? Boars probably do not hatch. Yeah, but they're born. You know, that's what I meant. How do I get out of here? Also, why is this marking me to this location? Try to find any trace of Gabe in Higgs Village. Okay. See if you can find more evidence of Gabe in X8. Oh, right. That's why. I was told to go here to find Gabe, and it turns out Gabe is in X8. I see. Oh, there's a door up there. Okay. Right, the entire area looks just like scrap metal, so I couldn't tell there was a door up there when I was walking past it. Yeah, it's just like concrete and scrap metal. Okay. Well, I guess Gabe got chased out by Stripe.
I'll just set this on repeat while I go relieve my tank. No one will know.
Ulysses Point? Oh my god, the cat got all the way out here? Adventurous little so-and-so. I think most things hatch. I guess it depends on your definition of hatch. There are everybody's like, you know, made from egg. On like a technical level. But does hatching require like an eggshell? Like a hard shell? Probably not, because snakes hatch and they have soft shells. Turtles have soft shells. Patient log Y17-9 and Y17-5.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers.
Probably that one first.
With you. Brotherhood are preservationists. Tech in the wrong hands, it's dangerous. Mojave's proof.
No denying that. Proof's here in this crater, all around us. Your tribe, the Brotherhood. Haven't met many of you. Wanted to. Thought you might be the last chance for the Mojave, the West, the East. But you're all the same mind. Obsessed.
Elijah is obsessed. He's mad. It's why they ordered his execution.
Two are more alike than you know. Too wrapped up in the wrong bits of history to see ahead. Not judging. I know how it is. People are like couriers. You and him. Sometimes don't even know the message they bring. You all had a new flag. Thought maybe new ideas along with it. What you believe isn't any better than the bear or bull. No future in either.
So says the man with the old world flag on his back. America, the Commonwealth, burned away.
America sleeps. And until it's dead, I carry it. Just like I carried you. More than hope. Belief. There's voices here in the big empty. I want to talk to them. Not like your Elijah did. Got questions. Want to hear history give its answer.
Dialogue's long.
Didn't think you'd make it back.
Almost didn't. Got my answers. Your Elijah. He met the gods in the share history with. Got a meeting of my own.
That courier?
Get him to come to me. Got a message for him. Like the message he had for me. Make them walk the road west, straight and true. Sink their feet in old world ash. Let storms tear at them. See the divide. See what happened.
The divide? There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Like the big empty. The Sierra Madre. No. The old world sleeps there. Sure as the flag I carry. The courier knows the way. And at the divide, he and I, there, we'll have an ending to things.
Okay, I'm sure that means something. I'm pretty sure he's referring to me. I don't know why. They've mentioned some, like, other couriers looking for me, like, numerous times. So, I'm guessing that I'm that courier they're looking for. But, I have no idea what they're talking about. The Brotherhood and this courier, or whoever he was, were hanging out. And then they went their separate ways. Hopefully... Hopefully, I get some more lore about that, because I'm kind of interested. Took a lot of damage from that, jeez.
X12 is closed until further notice. On an unrelated note, whoever closed X12, please report to the Dome.
I thought somebody was invisible over there, but... I think it was just the smoke bouncing off of the, Oh, maybe it was that. Maybe it was the heat waves coming off of... that. Trauma override harness. Okay. Oh, it's a dead person. Oh, interesting. Well, they're dead now. Large number of bones shattering. Okay, well, I don't want an incinerator, but it's a better weapon than I have, so I suppose I could take it. I can't steal their suit, unfortunately. I can get my own eventually. I saw that there was one available. Also, an explosion happened and knocked a skeleton off that. Got to run on this pipe all the way back over. Three... Wait, there you go. Alright. So why did that thing have a say a trauma center? That's not what I meant. Why did the thing have a incinerator? Oh, I can't repair it, so it don't matter none. Proton axe. Ooh. Another one, another suit. They have a plasma weapon, which I am excited to steal. God, I'm really good at knocking their weapons out of their hands. That one had a space helmet on. Why was that one a trauma override suit? That one had a space helmet. I guess the other one didn't have a helmet at all. I don't know. I'm out of water again. drank some water right before I had gone into the last area I was in, I think. There's a campsite right there. There might be water over there. Inventory's full again, though, so I should probably head to the sink. Then I need to jump onto it from there and run along the pipe all the way down. Plus I got a lot of things to update. Auto dock.
Well, how about that? Old auto dock's back online. Well, alright, come here, let's have a look at you.
Feeling a little unwell in the head. Can you perform a psychiatric evaluation on me?
Concerned about the state of your mind, are you? Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as to your mental health. I should make you aware that the benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is, this only works once. Now, are you sure this is what you want?
No.
Well, I'll be right here.
I don't know what that means. Implant C13 is now available for surgical installation.
You require some additional services?
Yeah.
And rightly so, I should think. Alright then, let me just fire up the old interface for you.
This prototype autodock is capable of performing a thorough physical examination and curing the patient of all common ailments, radiation sickness, lacerations, broken bones, even chemical addictions. In addition, it can also give haircuts and perform cosmetic surgery. Install implant. Install implant for 8,000 caps. Gives you 10% Cazador damage. It's kind of funny. I don't have that much. Physical exam. Is just gonna heal me? I guess so. Okay, we also got the... book. Shoot.
Ah, good day, citizen. Library Processing Unit 232.7 is online and ready to eradicate sedition.
Eradicate sedition?
Of course, citizen. That's my duty and sole joy in life. All those books from before the war, full of seditious, treasonous, complicated thoughts. Just dump them in and lickety-split. I'll have them pulped, scrubbed clean, and pressed out again clean and white and sedition-free.
Those books are our last legacy of the time before. You can't destroy them.
Citizen, that sounds dangerously seditious. If my re-indoctrination module was installed, I'd take care of that for you. Sadly, that system was cut for budget concerns, so you'll have to perform your own indoctrination. Now, to begin with, you'll need a cage that can fit over your head and a sack of mole rats.
Oh. You make blank books? What's the point of that?
Blank books are better for the mind, citizen. Real science by real men in lab coats has proved that introducing outside thoughts confuses the brain. Blank books encourage the reader not to question, but to blindly and zealously accept what's put in front of him. Also, I suppose you could use them to keep a journal.
Can you do anything besides process books?
What good is eradicating sedition if the malcontents have ready access to the means to make more, citizen? I can also process pencils and clipboards. Wait a moment. Pencil processors offline? Pencil processors offline? Apologies, citizen. It seems traitors have absconded with that module. If you can find a backup copy of the module, I will happily eradicate your ability to create seditious literature.
I have some seditious material for you to process.
Fantastic, citizen. Just input your quantity of seditious material on my interface, and in no time at all, I'll have you a beautiful, clean book. Won't that keep you happy and docile, citizen?
Process book. I want to see what I get for this. No! Oh, wait, no, I thought it was pre-war money. It scared me. Oof.
And that means they're not just comics. They're peeping toms.
But you just gave me blank books.
Greetings, citizen.
I mean, I know it said it would give me blank books, but it just gave me blank books. I thought it would give me caps. I wanted money. I'm not going to destroy history for free.
Ooh, yeah, dig that sweet music. Damn, it's good to be back online.
What's your purpose here?
Dig, I'm an acoustical wizard, kid. Old Doc Mo used me to prototype his sonic weapon designs. Get me a good sample base to work from, and I can whip up a wave that makes Jericho look like a kazoo.
Can you do anything like that for me?
Got yourself a sonic emitter, don't you? Thought so. Bring that old thing on in here and bring me some sound samples and I'll make that baby sing. Or scream, if that's what you want.
Okay, I found SoundWave file.
Right on, Daddy-o. Just plug it in and I'll mix you up a sweet, sweet sound.
Brasinger? Tarantula. Oh, I didn't realize that was a sound file. Do you play music?
Used to. Long time ago. Then old Doc Mo ripped out my music drives and stuck in more acoustical processors. Guess you could say I got the blues, even if I can't play them no more.
Okay, well, let's recalibrate.
Right on, Daddy. Let's spin some grooves.
Revelation? Tarantula? What does it do? Oh, it's a new gun now. Does it change what it does? Critical strike incendiary? Oh, it changed purple. Wow. Okay.
Might I be of service, sir?
So it does change them. Cool. I'll hold on to one of my brush guns. I should put some of these away to make sure I have some spares for future use in stealing and putting in my box. I did know there was also another gun in here. Another one of those sonic emitters, so I could change that to a different color and see what it does. Because this one does like incendiary damage. Critical strike incendiary. This one critical strike paralysis. So I'm curious if I can change it to be...
What's the hat?
I want to know what opera does. Critical kill dismemberment. Why is that useful? It's red. I do like red. Alright, you can go ahead and take my... I'll need to combine these together to make them better. Let's put them in there for now. How heavy are these guns? 2? I'll hold on to all of them then. As I get more. Sterilizer glove I'm not going to use. Saturnite fist. Scientist glove. Proton throwing axe. Proton axe. Dr. Klein's glove I'm probably not going to use either. Got a lot of dirty water I could drink. Suppose if nothing else. There's purified water in here, I guess. I'll take some of that. I'll keep it for emergencies. I don't want to use it, but I can if I need to. I have purified water already. I didn't notice, apparently.
A most rapturous good morrow on your return to your domicile, sir. I trust you shall find things in order and the riff-raff contained.
Certainly.
You require some additional services?
Yes. Give me that implant. Thank you. Did I say swap body parts?
You require some additional...
Not available. Okay. Why would I switch back to my old spine and stuff when my body works fine? Like, it's better than it was. I have, like, damage resistance. And, like... it's just better. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it does, but it's better. Brainless gives me resistance to chems, and I take less damage. Spineless and heartless. Heartless, I can't be poisoned, and healing items are better, and robots are less likely to score crit. And I just have a bonus to my strength and my damage threshold. Yeah, why would I... Different bonuses or perks? Oh, if I get them back, does it actually give them me a different stat? They didn't have stats by default, so I just assumed it would be back to no stats at all. Weird. Yep, oh, okay. I was just gonna, like, not even look at that again, but now that I know that it might give me something, I might check it out. I genuinely thought it was like a roleplay decision to just become fully human again, and I was like, that seems silly, I'm not gonna do that, but if it has a chance to be something different, maybe I'll make an effort.
Just commies. They're peeping toms.
Okay, I don't think I need anything here. I need to put some stuff away in the trunk, because I have some ammunition. Well, I could sell it, I suppose. I have no money left. I don't need this many energy cells. I don't even have a gun that uses energy cells right now, other than the gun I'm barely using. Alright. What's my weapons looking like, then? Okay, brush gun I'll keep on 4. Hyperbreeder I'll keep on 1. Sonic emitter for just... I don't really care about these. I'll put plasma pistol on 3, and I'll repair it when I can, and I'll put like 5 and 6, just for fun. Maybe that's alright. Okay. I don't think I grabbed any other things. I got cartons of cigarettes to sell. Sync. Recipe books. Oh, wait, I can probably turn the blank books into other books. That would make sense, but I can't write them because I don't have the pencil module. I see. Okay. That is useful after all. I don't need to sell anything. Psycho. Rebound. Jet. Cartons of cigarettes. I need packs. I hate how small that bar is. Come on. There you go. Shot glass, scrap metal, wonder glue, scrap electronics, paperweight, packs of cigarettes, fork. I need to put away the, lunch boxes. So don't forget. There you go. Okay, have a little sleep. And I'm gonna go have a little sleep too, because it's been 3 hours and I'm sick and I want to lie down. One of these days I'll feel better, you'll see. And then I'll be able to do a full stream again. Wow. But for now I'm gonna head off. Sorry. But thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting and lurking and all that, appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. I don't know if I'll play Valkyria Chronicles tomorrow or not. I'm still ill and I don't really want to focus on anything in particular, but I don't know what I'll play in place of it if I do. So we'll see. We'll see if my inability to focus outweighs my laziness of picking a different game. See how that all works out. But yeah, I'm out of here, so take care. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. Bye-bye. Hope you better. Thank you. I'm sure I will soon. Oh man, my pop didn't even work. There you go, that's better.